Hi folks, today I would like to discuss with you news articles which have recently made the news. The first one happens to deal with the Taliban. You know, those terrorists in which the NATO forces, predominantly the United Kingdom and the United States, are battling over in Afghanistan. Well, they've come up with a new plan on how to foil the NATO forces. Yeah, that's what they did, kids. They are apparently, or reportedly, training monkeys to shoot at NATO forces, United States forces, the sons and daughters of the United Kingdom. Now, I'm not laughing at the fact that they're training them to kill our sons and daughters. I'm laughing at the fact that monkeys are employing monkeys, because that's all terrorists are. They're not human, they're subhuman, which we consider to be monkeys. Now here's what I find rather interesting. Do the monkeys get 72 virgins? What's the matter? The Taliban don't want the 72 virgins anymore? They rather give those virgins to the monkeys? And then if you're one of the forces in the United Kingdom or the United States, and you see a Taliban and a monkey coming at you, who are you going to shoot? Can you tell the difference? But naturally, when you read news articles about this, you know who they blamed? No, not President Bush, everyone's favorite whipping boy. They blamed the second whipping boy, the CIA. That's right. The CIA is responsible for it. Apparently, according to some reports, the CIA was training monkeys during the Vietnam War to shoot the Viet Cong. Whether that's true or not, I do not know. But somehow, a Soviet mole caught a hold of this, and the Soviets were doing the same thing. Well, when the Soviet Empire collapsed, these trainers left with nowhere to go, so they sold the material, supposedly, to the Taliban. So they sold the material to the monkeys to train the monkeys to shoot it out for. Oh well. I guess they're depriving themselves of the 72 monkeys. Now to the next story. Nicolas Cage, the thespian pervert actor from Hollywood here in the United States. Now, I don't know the gentleman personally, but he's identified with those pervert thespians in Hollywood. Now, he's recently come out and said something to the effect that he will only eat animals that have dignified sex. I guess that's where the perversion comes in. Dignified sex. So he's saying he would only eat fish and poultry because he's observed the fish and they have dignified sex. That's where the pervert thespian part comes in. Why do you mean you observe the fish? Can't you let the fish do what they do with each other without you staring at them? How sick is that? It's not that he's a scientist or trying to observe the mating habits of fish. He's a pervert thespian. So if the only species that he's going to eat or find fit for human consumption is that of the fish and poultry because he says they have dignified sex, could you imagine if he was a cannibal? Then the only humans he would eat would be Orthodox Jews, because reportedly they have sex with a sheep between them, and also the Amish people in Pennsylvania, the United States, because reportedly they have sex with a board between them with a little hole in it. Thank God he's not a cannibal. Okay, this is my favorite story. A medical journal came out with a report that when you stare at ladies' boobs, the longer you do it, the longer you live. So apparently I'm never going to die. Here, let me tell you why. I'm a short fella. I'm about eye level with a lot of women's boobs. So I can't help but to look at them all the time. So, here's to all you men out there. The next time you stare at a young lady or any lady's breast or chest and your girlfriend, your wife, or your significant other gets upset with you, just tell them, hey, I'm trying to live longer for you. But you know, there's got to be a validity in that, because women who possess the breast themselves, look at themselves every day in the mirror, they do live longer than men. See? So there's the proof that looking at breasts and apparently having breasts causes one to live longer. And another story out of Cambridge, Massachusetts. Now, Cambridge, Massachusetts is where Harvard University is located. The creme de la creme, the elite of academia in the United States. But to illustrate to you what a bunch of Looney Tunes inhabit Cambridge, Massachusetts, it's equivalent to Berkeley, California, which is equivalent to San Francisco. More Looney Tunes. Now, in Cambridge, Massachusetts, the traffic department decided that when they issue traffic tickets, it's going to be inserted, not traffic tickets, excuse me, parking tickets. They will insert them in an envelope. And on the envelope is a picture of somebody going through a yoga exercise, and on the back, instructions on how to perform that exercise. Apparently, it's to calm down the motorist who got the parking ticket. Well, you see, this shows where these extreme liberals in Cambridge, Massachusetts are out of touch with normal people. I got a parking ticket, I'm upset to begin with. I then look at the envelope and I see yoga instructions. I'm infuriated now. Is this why you're giving me a ticket, so you could spend the money on such nonsense like this? Sure, yoga may calm the savage beast, but not the savage beast who just received a parking ticket. But you see, the outcome is a negative outcome, will not achieve its goals. But the liberals in the United States, that doesn't bother them. It's their intentions. They had noble intentions. That's all you're supposed to evaluate. All right, I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you. God bless you. God bless America. And God bless the nation you happen to be in. See ya.